Hey bosses, thanks so much for popping in today. I am excited to share some news, and that is that I got a report from YouTube that I have had 700 views on this channel, and I'm so excited because that means a lot to me. It shows me that you guys are interested in what I am sharing, the leadership tips and advice that I've got for you to help you become better bosses. And I'm excited to keep growing this channel. So if you know of others that are bosses, new managers, or just, would like some helpful tips on what they can do to be a better boss, feel free to share this channel so you're not the only one getting the great advice that I hopefully am sharing with you and that you are putting into action. All right, so today I wanted to share with you a topic really that I think is really important, and that is how poor time management affects performance. And a lot of times we as employees, bosses, managers, we're like, so what if I missed a deadline? So what if I'm late to a meeting, or I'm just, my people can't rely on me as much as I really want them to because I am not consistent in what I'm doing. And this is really, really, really important because there are financial consequences to having poor time management skills, and it really negatively impacts your performance, just your overall general performance. And so today I want to share with you 7 examples, and they're really effects of how your poor time management affects performance. And so I really want you to take this to heart and really see if some of these resonate with you. Hey, I'm Dr. Heather Williamson with the Transformation Group, and welcome back to the channel. So the first effect that I really want to share with you on how poor time management affects performance is rushing to complete tasks. So if you're a type of person who obviously has a lot on their plate and they are rushing to get things done, when this happens, it's because one, you have not really thought about the time it's going to require to get that job or task done. So you've overestimated your level of time that is needed, and it could be things such as you don't realize how many pop-up meetings that are coming in, or how many unexpected phone calls. All these take time, and this will result in low quality of work and you having to rush through it. And so I don't want that to happen, but it is a product of poor time management. The second effect that I have for you today on poor time management on performance is you are frequently late to meetings. So I have had friends that are consistently late, and I've shared this before where I jokingly call it, either Fredette time or Chickowitz time, because they are never on time. And I lovingly say that. But if it's a professional meeting, then it really has a significant impact. And when it comes to being frequently late, think about whether it's late to a meeting, or late to an important event, or even to a virtual meeting. I know when I first started having my virtual meetings with clients, or just me attending a meeting, I underestimated the amount of time it was going to take me to sign in to whatever platform it is. And so whether it's caused by poor bandwidth or there's a system down, it's annoying. And if this consistently happens, your perception is not going to be looked upon favorably. So for me now, what I do is I sign on 5 to 10 minutes early whenever I have a virtual meeting. And that way I know it's up and running, and there's not going to be issues of me trying to look for where that email was with the link, or having network problems. So make sure that you figure out what works for you, but always try to pre-plan ahead, especially when it comes to being frequently late, because sometimes, especially these times, if you do have a meeting that you're actually driving to and you're going to in person, take into account that travel time as well. All right. The third example that I have for you on the effects of poor performance on, or poor time management on performance, is low productivity. So when it comes to low productivity, obviously that's going to happen if you can't prioritize where your attention should be. What is the focus? Also, if you are not planning your time effectively, you're not blocking out segments of your day where you're going to be focusing on a specific task. Also, if you have distractions, whether they are text messages or emails or phone calls popping in. It can even be, if you're working from home, your significant other or your child coming and knocking on the door, pulling you away from that task, which then impacts, obviously, the amount of time that you are spending on it if you're designated a certain time frame and you've got some free time to focus. But bottom line is, this is going to really impact your workflow. It's going to impact it because it's going to be taking things longer to complete. So when it comes to low productivity, those are some things to think about. The fourth effect of poor time management on performance is that you are taking on too much. So if you are a yes person and you're a people pleaser, then you are taking on those activities, those tasks, because you want to help out your teammate or you want to help out your boss. However, you are underestimating the actual time that you have because you have already committed to other projects and tasks. And you could be obviously overestimating the time it's taking to complete those tasks. So when it comes to, taking on additional work, really figure out what it is that you really should be focusing your attention on, and don't take on work that is going to be taking on a lot more time than anticipated, that is going to really impact your ability to be effective. All right. Now, the fifth effect of poor time management on performance is missing deadlines. So missing deadlines happens when you procrastinate, you don't know where to start on a project, so you just don't start, or you are, again, overestimating the time it's going to take to complete something. So you are late again on turning in that task, and which, after a while is going to start not looking too favorably on you. All right. The sixth effect of poor time management on performance is what all this is leading up to, is that you are going to start having a poor professional reputation. And what I mean by that is that you are going to be viewed as unreliable. And this is something that you never want to happen, because you want to be looked at as that reliable employee who gets their work done, who is able to accomplish tasks on time and within budget. And so if you're not able to do that, then when opportunities arise, whether it's to lead a project or to be viewed as a person for a promotion, you are not going to be that person that is going to be picked, because of your unreliable reputation. All right. And then the seventh effect of poor time management on performance, say that I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm saying that so much, but it's so important. And then the last one really is poor work-life balance. So if you are wasting time procrastinating and you are feeling burned out and stressed because you don't give yourself time to relax, because there is no time to relax, because there are never enough hours in the day to get everything done, then it is going to impact performance as well. All right. So keep in mind that this skill, this life skill of time management, is really important to managing time as a boss, to managing your employees' time as well, because you've got to account for their needs, and it's something that you have got to get control of. So hire a coach, hire somebody, call me up. I'd be glad to help you, but you have got to be able to get it under control and be proactive in this approach, because if you don't, you're going to keep spinning your wheels and your professional reputation is going to go down the tubes. And I don't want that for you, and I know you don't want that for yourself. So do what you need to do to be able to get control of this. Take a course, again, hire somebody, but do it. So just to recap real quickly, I have 7 effects of poor time management on performance, and they are: the first is you are rushing to complete tasks. The second is you are frequently late. The third is low productivity. The fourth is that you're taking on too much. And then the fifth is that you're missing deadlines. The sixth is that you have harmed your professional reputation. And then the seventh is that you have poor work-life balance. All these have a financial impact on the company, on the department, and can have serious effects on you as well. So please take this serious and do what you need to do to be able to take control and be able to be proactive in taking control of your time management. All right. So hopefully you found this useful. If you did, please like the button below. Don't forget to subscribe so you get more great tips like this. And last but not least, go out and be that boss that your employees want to work for. All right. Until next time, have an amazing day. Bye.